Division semifinal game where the 9-3 Bishop Amat Lancers are more than ready to battle it out with the 10-2 Centennial Huskies. Bishop Amat comes here tonight after defeating J. Sarah 24-17. To say that the Lancers have been on a roll would definitely be an understatement. They've won the past 7 games in a row and have only allowed their opponents to score up to 24 points. Meanwhile, Centennial returns home after clinching a victory over Monterey Day, 27-24. With some key players out tonight, we'll see how they mesh on the field going into this semifinal game. Tom Kiss has more for us on this matchup.
And then there were 4 teams left. The number 3 seed, Corona Centennial, they're led in the quarterback department by 2 players that are going to switch off at quarterback tonight, Nate Ketteringham and Anthony Catalano. They'll be looking for Javon McKinley. All season long for Amat, we've talked about all their offensive stars, but tonight we're going to focus on a defensive unit for them up front that is probably going to be in charge of stopping all these athletes for Corona Centennial. Those guys are Ryan Munoz,
Andrew Vasquez,
William Kelly, and Rick Fierro Schneider. They've only allowed 24 points a game during this 7-win run in a row. The question is, do they get the win tonight and a trip to Angel Stadium?
Thanks, Tom. Bishop Amat head coach Steve Haggerty made the comment about tonight's game. Centennial is a great team with great offense, and he doesn't know if they're going to be able to stop them, but they're going to try and slow them down. Now, kickoff isn't until 7:30, but the crowds are already filling up. I got a sea of blue on one side and a ton of red and black on the other. The winner of tonight's game will advance to the Pac5 Division Championship game, so it's safe to say there's a lot on the line tonight. We'll be bringing you the highlights and interviews of tonight's game.
The Ford CIF Southern Section Playoffs presented by Farmers Insurance. Amat wearing their new kit, gold shirts with blue pants. Centennial comes into the game in their traditional black uniforms with the red trim. Corona Centennial, their plan of attack, get the ball to Javon McKinley and let him use his speed to gain yardage after the catch. That's where he's really dangerous, and Amat saw that. 2 quick slants here from Anthony Catalano to McKinley. Ends up giving them a 7-0 lead early in the game. After an Amat field goal to cut the lead to 7-3, Corona Centennial's other quarterback, Nate Ketteringham, comes in and goes to McKinley on this gain to midfield. Then Ketteringham is going to finish the scoring drive with a 20-yard touchdown run. The Huskies missed the PAT. 13-3 first quarter lead. Corona Centennial would get the ball back, and Catalano hits who else? McKinley for an 87-yard touchdown. He outruns all the defenders down the sideline to give them a 20-3 lead. We're only in the first quarter. It looked like it was going to be a rout at this point. Look at from the reverse angle. McKinley, the one thing for him, yards after the catch. He would get over 270 on the night. Amat would settle down, get into the end zone with Christian Willie getting this 1-yard touchdown run, 20-10. Just before halftime, you can see the Amat stands were filled. Standing room only crowd tonight. Just before the half, William Kelly's going to sack Ketteringham, and they exchange some pleasantries. Head into the locker room where we caught up with Steve Haggerty.
Right there, right before half, Coach, what do you need to keep this momentum going?
We need to tackle better. We got to tackle them. If we don't tackle them, they don't have a chance.
Ryder Ruiz would get his team going in the second half. He's going to hit Brandon Arquidado on this play. It's going to lead to this 8-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Bonds. It is now 23-17. Amat trailing by a touchdown. 6 points. Student section for Amat tried to get their team going with the I Believe chant, complete with the yellow powder. But on the first play, right after the kickoff, who else but Javon McKinley? Once again, outruns all the Amat defenders into the end zone, 30-17. Amat with the ball, and it looks like it's a replay except for the guys in the yellow gold shirts. Ruiz hits Arconado, and he goes 90 yards. Beats 2 defenders, 30-24. Amat continues the answer. Here you see the replay where Arconado got between the 2 defenders and was able to get all the way into the end zone. Corona Centennial is going to get the ball back. And with Amat needing their defense to start stepping up here, they get a big play as Ketteringham is held to no gain. Next play, Ketteringham buying some time, goes to his left, and doesn't get enough on this pass. It is picked off by Trayvon Sidney. Amat takes over at their own 1. And on 4th down, it looks like they wanted to fake it, but the snap is on the ground. Corona Centennial takes over with a very short field. Samante Bonner takes it down to the 1-yard line. He would then score on the next play. It's 36-24. They go for 2. Important that you remember this play right here. McKinley's going to catch it, and it's going to increase the lead to 38-24. Amat down 14. Ruiz scrambling around. He's going to go out to the right. He comes back right to the middle of the field, gets drilled right almost near midfield, picks himself up slowly but surely. He's then going to go back to pass on the next play. He's going to complete it. Tyler Vaughns is going to get free. He gets all the way down to the 10-yard line. Amat big play tonight, and then it's Ruiz himself, 10 yards into the end zone. 38-31 with 3:27 to play in the game. Time for the onside kick for Amat. You see number 22 right there in the middle of your screen. Desmond Williams recovers it for Corona Centennial to take over. And then on 3rd and long, Ketteringham is able to scramble around, manages to complete this pass downfield. Then with about 1:15 left, Bonner's heading to the end zone to ice the game for the Huskies, but he fumbles the ball on the 1-yard line. About a minute left, Ruiz going back to pass, finds Trayvon Sidney, 1st down. Then, looking around about midfield, he finds Brandon Arconado. He splits 2 defenders once again to get the ball, and he gets all the way into the end zone. The comeback is almost complete. Left for dead, Amat defies the odds and has a chance to win the game as Coach Steve Haggerty chose to go for 2. Centennial had to burn 2 timeouts before they were able to run this play. This is it. Going for 2 points. The crowd was going nuts during the timeouts. Christian Willie out of the eye, runs it into the pile, comes up just a bit short. And it's not over yet, because now Amat's going for another onside kick. Watch the ball. Watch number 14 goes right through his legs. Stephen Wheat. If it would have hit a leg, you never know. The ball goes out of bounds. Corona Centennial goes into victory formation, and the Huskies escape the Amat rally and make it into another title game.
The final score of tonight's game was 38-37, a very close game, and Centennial took it home. We were able to speak with Victoria's head coach, Matt Logan. Congratulations. Talk to me about this feeling right now.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible. I mean, the things that our kids have overcome the last couple of weeks, and just from players being out with injuries and having the game seemingly won, and then having to win it on the end on defensive stop is absolutely incredible.
And the game was back and forth, and you guys pulled through with the victory. What did you guys do to coming into tonight's game to prepare to take it home?
You know, I don't think anybody prepares for back and forth, but we know that Coach Haggerty and his team and his staff do such a great job. They've had a great season. Obviously, there's only 4 of us remaining, heading into tonight, so we knew that they were going to come in ready to play, and it was just an incredible game between 2 teams, and lucky that we came out on top.
Now you guys do advance to the Pac5 Division Championship. What does that mean to you as a coach?
I think it's great for our program. I think it's great for our kids. I mean, there was a lot of people that said that we maybe didn't belong in this division, and I think that we proved that wrong.
The season does come to an end for Bishop Amat. We talked to head coach Steve Haggerty after the game.
Bishop Amat coach Steve Haggerty following I don't know if it gets much tougher than tonight's 38-37 loss, coach. You went for the win right there at the end of the game with a 2-point conversion. Rallied in the final minute. Take us through that. What were your thoughts?
The kids kept playing hard. I mean, I don't have a lot of thoughts right now. They played hard. They played down to the last second. So that's all you can ask. That's all you can ask. We just thought we'd go for the win and not get into the overtime thing and try and stop them. We had trouble doing that all night. So if someone told you you had 3 yards to go to a CIF final and you had 1 shot, would you take it? And I think, yeah. So, we felt comfortable. We ran that play earlier and we just didn't get in. So, that happens.
After the big win, we were able to speak with junior quarterback Anthony Catalano. Talk to me about what it means to be advancing into the championship.
It's definitely a big honor to be in the Pac5. A lot of people doubted us. One, being a public school playing against these private schools, and then us just being Centennial, we had a target on our back. But we're very happy to be here, but we're not done yet.
You guys are a very young team. You're a junior. You guys are going to be able to come back next year. How are you guys going to keep this going, playing against teams that are technically bigger, older, stronger?
That's Centennial. We just play fast and physical. We play harder than people. We outwork them in practice, and then that's just our goal, is to be out and play. Who doesn't matter who it is, we're just going to play them. Just give us the time, and we'll be there.
Now you guys are switching off quarterbacks. How is that working? Because tonight it definitely pulled through. You guys won the semis.
At the start of the season, it was definitely a struggle, but we just had to get over ourselves and just say it's for the team, and it's the best for the team, and we have to trust our coaches, and it's definitely working out.
Nate Ketteringham also played quarterback tonight for Centennial, and he also had a touchdown. We were able to catch up with him after. Congratulations. Talk to me about this feeling right now, winning the semifinals.
I mean, I played at a school where we can't we were really doing this kind of stuff, so it's great to be in an atmosphere, and it's great to be here in a team where to actually win. So I'm loving it right now.
So you guys are doing this tag team quarterback. Explain to me how this all works.
It's me and him we have it's like a weird kind of thing. It's like we bond, and it just works. Like most of the people say, it doesn't really work. Like, you can't have a 2-quarterback system, but me and him we work together, and it works out for a great system. Yeah,
and you guys led your team to victory tonight. You even had a touchdown. Talk to me what it means scoring as a quarterback.
It's not even me. I'm not going to take credit for it because it's all the O-line and receivers. Like, I wouldn't have made that play if it wasn't for the O-line and receivers blocking. So I'm not going to take credit for it.
Now you guys are advancing to the Pac5 Division Championship. Very exciting. What can we expect from you guys?
We're going to win. That's all I got to say. We're going to win. We're going to win.
Perfect.
We're getting the ring.
With 3 Husky touchdowns tonight, we were able to speak with wide receiver Javon McKinley. Congratulations. Talk to me about this feeling right now.
It's just a great feeling. Our team, we really practiced. We came together. We just executed on the field today, and we just came out with a W.
And you did phenomenal tonight. You led your team with 3 touchdowns. How did you come into tonight preparing to take them on?
It's just like any other day, just coming in prepared, just ready to execute and play hard in advance.
So now you guys are advancing to the Pac5 Division Championship. What can we expect from you guys next week?
Just the same kind of game plan, just coming out working hard, and then you're going to hopefully come out with another W.
The final score of tonight's game was 38-37, Centennial with the win. They will advance to next Saturday night to take on St. John Bosco in the Pac5 Division Championship. Bishop Amat season does come to an end until next year. From Centennial High School, I'm Courtney Pons for the Tribune Sports.